guys, it's Roxy with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel, and if you like all things musical theater, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Okay, so Barbie, the movie, I absolutely loved it. I can't say enough good things about it. So I loved the message, the concept, the performances, sets, costumes. I could go on and on and on about how much I love this movie. Should it become a Broadway musical? I don't know. Inevitably, when some of these big successful movies try to transfer over to the stage, they don't quite translate very well. I've seen it happen time and time again. We're so excited about these movies coming to stage, and then once they get there, they've changed them so much, or, you know, for whatever reason, either with the music or the script or what have you, so many hands have gotten in the mix. It's like they don't stay true to the original, and sometimes we're disappointed. But put a pin in that. The true message, or several messages out of Barbie, were great. And musicals have a formula. Most of them have been boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl in the end, which is definitely not the message of Barbie. But there's a new trend on Broadway right now, which is some of the musicals are about female empowerment and feminism and taking control of your life, which I love. You look at a musical like Six, which by the end of it, the queens are like, why are we competing? We're stronger together. We have our own stories to tell. What did we ever see in Henry VIII? I love Six. You look at something like & Juliet, which Shakespeare's wife, Anne Hathaway, wants to say in this, and she's like, why did you kill Juliet off? I mean, fine if Romeo wants to commit suicide, but let her live on. She has a story to tell. And by the end of it, she's singing the Katy Perry anthem, Roar. You look at the new musical, the Britney Spears musical, Once Upon a One More Time, which is loosely telling her life story against a fairy tale backdrop, which is getting great reviews, by the way. And, you know, it's about her gaining her control back, sort of extricating herself after that weird guardianship she was under. But it's about feminism and control and self-empowerment, and, you know, so it's sort of following these new trends, this sort of new empowerment, female empowerment. And if you kind of hearken back to Legally Blonde, maybe a dash of Mean Girls, where they sort of learn their lesson of, why are we being mean to each other? Can't we just be friends? Can't females work together, kind of thing? Maybe a dash of that. You realize, well, maybe this is a new genre on Broadway. And if people say, oh, there's enough of those, do we really need another one? I say yes, especially of the day and age we're in. Because there have literally been decades and decades and decades of musicals of men saving damsels in distress. And don't get me wrong, I love a good old-fashioned musical where there's a happy ending, you know, true love abounds, and, you know, all is well in the end. I have my favorite musical theater couples too, but there's enough room for these kind of musicals. So should Barbie ever turn into a musical, I would hope they'd stay true to the core of its message and stay true to that. I would hope it doesn't fall into the trap of, you know, what's going wrong with Devil Wears Prada. There's a lot of issues right now with Devil Wears Prada. It's struggling to get to Broadway. But some of these other iconic movies like Big or Rocky or Urban Cowboy or King Kong or, dare I bring back Spider-Man, that just flopped on Broadway. And we love them as movies, but they just, for whatever reason, didn't make it on Broadway. Yeah, so I would hope, you know, if it ever comes to Broadway, they would learn some lessons from some of those other classic movies and not fall in that trap. Because Barbie was such a great movie. It really was. And I would hope it would just stay true to what it was really trying to convey. Anyway, there you go. There are my thoughts. Subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other videos. And I'll see you in my next.